my keys, AirPods, and
Okay, plug Apple.
and poppers.
Yeah, you literally have poppers in there.
You gotta be prepared in case you're.
Hey, if you want to share, I'm not gonna peer pressure you, but
Actually,
I'm over here not on poppers. Hello and welcome to Sorry What Podcast. I'm your host Jared Goldstein, and this is my Christian Dior. What kind of bag is it?
It is a Christian Dior saddlebag.
A Christian Dior saddlebag. My Christian Dior saddlebag. It's really beautiful. It was a gift to me, which is so sweet, from our guest today, who you know and love from Superstore and so many things. Give it up for Nico Santos! Also Marvel movies.
I mean, yeah, sure, yes.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome. Yeah.
What was that makeup like?
2.5 hours of.
Okay, drag.
Yeah,
You're a drag queen.
I am a drag queen. Very scary looking drag queen, basically.
Yeah.
It was 2.5 hours. Yeah, it was.
You
really,
were Alaska Thunder.
Yeah.
Or Sharon Needles. Yeah.
Cross between like Detox Black and White. Like, yeah.
Remember that?
I mean, it was such a look.
That was so
Such a look.
forking iconic.
Yeah. And
I'm
like,
a gay guy.
Doing the Marvel movie was really fun because I was like, I've obviously been working for a while, but I've never been part of like a big blockbuster type of movie.
Yeah.
So it was really like, I'm in a freaking movie because like, you know, they're like, their trailers are huge. They're all like huge stars and that makeup and the special effects and the wires. And I was like, oh my God, it's crazy.
So cool.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. And as a nerd, I was like, great.
This is exciting.
Yeah.
And as a generous friend, what does it mean to you to give me this bag?
It's like giving a little piece of my soul to you.
It's really beautiful. Here on the show, we like to do a segment that we made up called Vogue, What's in My Bag?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
What's in my bag?
Would you just
Yeah.
go, there's your camera.
Where, this one? This one?
That one.
That one, this
That
one.
one.
Oh,
And then
hi.
two, again, if you're thinking at home right now, you're listening in the car, you're going, hey, it's fine. It's still, you do the zip sound on the mic. Okay. This is as much an audio pleasure as it is a visual one.
Snap.
And the zip?
Zip. So we have my sunglass case with my, it's my Jacques-Marie Mage case, but with cheapy Barbie Parker.
Gorgeous.
shades.
Classic
'Cause,
Nico.
my prescription has changed and I haven't changed it yet. I've got my little card case, Margiela.
Beautiful. Is that patent leather?
Patent on one side and white leather on the other
Ooh.
side. Yeah. This was a birthday gift from my friend Mari, who I used to work with at Bottega Veneta in San Francisco. So thank you, Mari.
Thank you, Mari.
An inhaler.
Okay.
She got asthma. My phone. Some cash.
Woo! What do you use the cash for?
You know, if we like need money for valet, if Zeke's driving,
Yeah.
or farmer's market.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Also
yeah.
bartenders.
Yeah. Well, I don't really drink, but
Okay.
yeah. So, you know, I mean.
Yeah.
Ginger candies because I get terrible motion sickness.
And that helps.
And it really helps. Yeah.
Do you feel like a celebrity living your fullest life by doing what's in my bag?
You know, I've never done one of these.
Yeah.
And I've seen the Vogue video, so I feel very
Doesn't it feel
honored.
good? I've never done one, and it makes me want to bring a bag next time so I can do my own.
I love it, but I hate putting shit in my pockets.
It's horrible.
You know, it's just like,
it's horrible.
you know.
And then you get to carry this gorgeous piece of
I
leather.
know. And like women yearn for pockets in their clothing.
Yes.
And
all men yearn for
purses.
For Christian
All
Dior.
men.
Yeah, saddlebags.
Hashtag yes, all men.
Yes.
My keys, AirPods,
Okay, plug Apple.
and poppers.
Yeah, you literally have poppers in there.
You gotta be prepared in case you're.
Hey, if you want to share, I'm not gonna peer pressure you, but
Actually,
I'm over here not on poppers.
my friend Francisco actually is like, so you gotta have purse poppers all the time.
That's amazing.
Purse poppers. Yeah.
Doesn't drink purse poppers.
Doesn't drink, but I do purse poppers.
Hey, we all choose.
I actually don't always have poppers in my bag. I think that was left over from my last outing. You know
Gorgeous.
what I mean? Yeah.
Hey, you don't have to explain anything to me.
Yeah.
Okay? I accept
The
you
last
just
time I
the
went
way
to
you are.
church,
Yeah.
I brought poppers with me.
Okay, how are you today?
I'm doing good. I'm having a very lazy day. I went to the
beautiful.
gym and then I took a nap and now I'm here.
That sounds not lazy. That sounds like a really like a body spa day.
My body actually really hurts. That's why I took a nap.
Does it hurt?
Yeah, it's so sore. After
Like muscle soreness or like bone joint?
all of it because I hadn't been to the gym in like a month
Yeah.
because I was traveling. So
Again, you don't have to explain yourself.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I accept you just the way you are.
Thank you so much.
I haven't been to the gym in a while either,
Yeah.
because I totaled my car and I can't get there.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. What can we do? You know, it was my fault. We got to move on.
Really fulfilling.
I'm
those,
upping my Craigslist
those Asian
budget.
driver stereotypes. huh?
Literally.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, when we pulled over, I was like, oh God, if this guy wasn't already racist, he's going to be now. And then I walk over there and he gets out of the car and he was Asian too.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it was like that Spider-Man meme.
yeah. Except we were both pointing at me because it was
was your
simply
fault.
my fault. Yeah. Okay, you're doing pretty good.
Doing good. Yeah. I'm
How's
kind of
your
just
caffeine levels?
my caffeine levels.
Yeah.
You know what? That's probably why I'm dragging because I
They're
only
too
had-
low?
Yeah, I only had like 1 cup of coffee today. I usually have 2. 1 in the morning,
One in the
one in the
afternoon.
and
Yes.
I didn't have my afternoon coffee.
Honestly, same. Okay, but today I've
Yeah.
had no cups of coffee
Well, why?
because I whitened my teeth
Ah. Ding.
yesterday.
Okay.
And it is against the law to have coffee for 48 hours after you
So
whiten
what do
your
you just
teeth.
do a Celsius or something?
No, you can't. Not even that, because if they say if it stains a T-shirt, it'll stain your teeth.
Does Celsius have?
It's yellow.
Oh, and you don't want yellow
I don't want
teeth.
yellow teeth.
Yeah.
I didn't just pay $1.99 and sit in a chair for 45 minutes. So I
Was
could
it the
have yellow
Zoom
teeth.
whitening?
It wasn't. It was like a new kind. I don't think they do. I think Zoom is going out.
Because Zoom is painful. Have you had that?
I have, and it didn't hurt. Weirdly, I have problematic gums.
Same.
I have great teeth.
Oh, I have bad teeth. Period.
Bad everything.
Yeah, because I hate the dentist. The sounds really get to
Oh,
me.
it's not good.
And you know, I was a broke comedian for a very long time.
Yes.
And so I didn't see the dentist until I started making money. So there was a period of like literally like 11 years where I didn't go to the dentist. And by the time I had gone, they were like, "You need 3 root canals." I'm like,
Really?
That checks out. That checks out.
Damn.
Yeah.
That'll happen. I didn't go to the dentist for like probably like 5 years. I thought that was a
Yeah.
lot.
No,
but not
11 years.
5 is 6 less than 11.
So
We have researchers here.
I am
They're working
older than
around
you,
the
so
clock.
yeah.
Yeah, they're in my ear.
And-
Yeah, they're letting me know what to say and when to say
Yeah.
it. But yeah, so I haven't had any coffee today. So I'm
Should we get
so
some?
Sleepy. No, I can't.
Oh, you can't.
You are tempting me.
Sorry.
No.
Is there like a white caffeine?
You know what I literally did? I ordered caffeine pills, but they just got to the house now.
Right
And I'm
now.
not at my house. I'm at the studio. I'm at the Bad Ladder studio. So I'm here, sleepy, dreaming of caffeine pills sitting on my doorstep.
Do you want some poppers? With the
That
hell?
might help. That might help. Have you ever taken caffeine pills? I feel like I'm in the 90s.
I haven't.
Okay.
You know, was it no dose? Is that what you
No,
bought?
it's just like it's just like caffeine pill. Like it's just generic
Okay.
caffeine pill.
Back in my day,
Yeah.
you know, no, it was the no dose thing.
Yeah.
And our teachers would sort of really discourage us, and that was a famous Saved by the Bell
Yes.
kind of thing. So I was like, I don't know if I want to
I
do
know.
the caffeine pills.
I know. I'm scared to take it, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna take it tomorrow.
Yeah. But this
Tomorrow
heroin
morning-
looks good.
Huh?
But this heroin looks great. I'll try that.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 200 milligrams. Should I
Okay.
take 1 or 1.5 or 2?
Well, how much is in a cup of coffee?
200 milligrams is a cup of coffee.
I would take 1.
All right, we'll start
Yeah.
there.
Start with 1. And then,
Yeah.
And have another
That'll
one
be
in
for the
afternoon.
Patreon. I'll take a caffeine pill and then just start rolling.
Just wait.
See what happens.
You just like your pants automatically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is an advice podcast.
Okay.
And it's all about caring and thinking about others and giving and consideration.
I am in the wrong place.
Literally same.
Yeah.
How do you feel about advice? Have you ever gotten really good advice?
Yeah, I feel like I've gotten some great advice and some really shitty advice, you know, and I think it takes a while, depending on what mental state you're in, to be like, you know, oh wow, that was really good advice, and then like a couple of days later, it's like actually there was no, I shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm really stubborn and I don't like advice because it's like, I wish I thought of it.
Yeah. Or when you always have that friend who's like always trying to, I guess, like be your yes man, you know, and just like, no, like he totally loves you. You should totally call him.
I know. Isn't it crazy? We've
Yeah.
done, we
just show up at his door.
Yes.
Yeah. No, he's obsessed with you.
We took the anti-bullying campaign a little too far,
Yeah.
and we have all become each other's enablers.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's
I'm like, no, don't do that.
yeah, yeah, like just don't like.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's I don't know how to solve it, how to remedy it. I hope time, you know, and the pendulum.
It just takes a little.
We'll get to the middle.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a voicemail?
Let's take a voicemail.
and let's be really not supportive.
Okay.
Let's be really
I'm
negative.
going to give the most awful
Let's
advice.
tell them like it is. Let's
Yeah.
be toxic as hell.
Okay.
Let's roll it.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Oh, right. Here we go.
All right.
How does my hair look?
Amaze.
Okay.
I wish I had hair like yours.
Oh my God, thank you.
Hi, this is Ask Dog 4000. I'm calling because I want some advice about when someone is really great but not the best kisser, particularly it's sort of wet, like too gushy, without being that deep, and also kind of pinching like a fish, like not an open, not open. How both shallow and sort of leaky. How do you guide that person? How do you guide that person through what works for you? Bye.
All right.
Thank you so much for calling Ask Dog 3000.
Ask Dog, maybe call you Ask Dog.
Yeah.
So wait, so that was like she really likes this person.
Yeah, but then the kissing is too
bad.
tight.
Okay.
And too wet. That's tough. That's like really how is it both?
But kissing and sort of like moves in the bedroom, that can be taught.
And let me just say, Nico, gorgeous lips.
Thank you.
I mean, we really brought the right guest on to
And these are real. These are real.
And look into the camera and let them know.
These are my real lips.
Yeah.
This one.
Oh.
This one.
No, you
That
had it
one.
right.
Okay,
You had it right.
I'm blind.
Those are your real lips, and that's your real camera.
This is my camera. These are my lips. Camera, lips. Camera, lips.
Okay, that's your song.
Yeah. Camera, lips. Camera, lips.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's okay. Do you feel like you're a good kisser?
I feel like I'm a very good kisser because for the longest
Show us
time,
on the mic. Show us on that mic.
for the longest time, that's all I was sort of like
Doing.
comfortable doing.
Sure.
You know?
Sure, 1000%.
Yeah, like in college, like I just kissed a lot. I kissed a lot of women in college
Nice.
because
Feminist.
well, yeah, because I am a feminist. No, because all these women were like, Nico's gay, it doesn't matter, blah. And then all the straight dudes in college were like, oh, there's no fear, Nico. I'm like, sorry. I mean, you can make out with me if you want. And they're like,
Just
no.
tell them you're gay.
Yeah.
Just be gay with me, and then maybe they'll kiss you.
You have to prove to them that you're gay. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, those things can be taught. So I think if you really like this person, you just have to have an honest conversation with this person and be like, I think, that we can make some improvements, or if you want to be more subtle about it, maybe put on a spicy movie where they're doing a very good kissing. And I know there's
Put on Godzilla.
Put on Godzilla -1.
Yeah. So good, by the way.
So good. I cried.
Oh my God.
It's so
that was
good. So good. Kiss like Godzilla. I think that's
Yeah.
that's the moral of the story here.
Her back, every spinal cord is lighting up. That's how she kisses. I have to stop screaming into the microphone. Listener, I am so sorry. Look, from the bottom of my heart, that must have been hard for you, and I wasn't thinking about that, and I apologize.
Well, Ass Dog.
Yes.
I mean, like if you live in San Francisco or some other town that has like
It's all terrible kissers there.
like a sex positive sex shop,
Yeah.
there's all sorts of materials that you can buy or look up on the internet about how to
kiss.
improve. I mean, there's the world wide webbies.
I should give that a Google.
Yeah,
I could use some help.
You don't think you're a good kisser?
No, I think that I'm a good kisser, but I think I'm a very limited kisser. Like, you know how like I'm like some singers are great, but they can only really do their style.
Yeah, you're like you don't have a lot of range.
I don't have a lot of range. I kind of have like 2 moves, and then after about 10 minutes, I'm kind of like the Spotify playlist starts over again.
I don't feel like with kissing you need a lot of moves. I feel like with kissing it's like
Maybe I'm overthinking it.
yeah. I think with kissing, I mean the best thing that could happen is like when the two of you are sort of like in sync.
Yeah.
And your styles really match your kissing
Yeah.
styles. I mean, and when it's like that from the get-go, it's
Here's
great.
what I wish.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. I don't have range. Like when people like have like a forceful, passionate kiss, I don't know how to participate in that. I
You don't know how to give that
do
back?
it and give it back, and like that's the part I wish that I could access. I can only play a slow song. I can't play fast songs.
But like you can't even
Like when you see people's like like in a movie or like
Yeah, they're just like-
or if you're like just like drunk on a dance floor and there's just
Yeah.
like that. Like I'm like whoa. I feel like I'm on a horse and I'm like whoa.
you can't
I
you can't like mirror what
yeah,
they're doing.
like I
Really?
can't do it. Like I don't know. Yeah, like I'm just like
That's surprising to me.
yeah. Maybe I can't. I don't know. I just
Have you tried?
I feel like I've tried. I'm also just like if I go a long time without kissing, I totally forget how to do it. And the first like minute, I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah, like it's kind of like, oh, right.
Yeah. Oh, I use my lips. Okay.
Yeah. Have you ever been kissed so badly and you remember how and why?
Yeah, I'm sure there's been bad kisses. I've kissed a lot of people.
One time I had a liquor.
I had one guy who kept biting my lips, and I'm like, that's
Which
not.
can be fun, but was
yeah,
it
but like
too much and too hard?
It's like like a sexy nibble.
Yeah.
Great, love it, but a bite.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. You start to
don't.
feel like a puppy or something.
Yeah. Also, like you're being way too aggressive, dude. Like just calm
down.
Yeah, yeah. I know they're beautiful and big, but
They really are.
and chapped at the moment.
Give me those big dry lips. I one time had a kisser who would quite literally
A lick?
like as a move. And I was like, I feel like I know what you think you're doing, but you are just licking me like a dog, like a damn dog.
Yeah.
And I just really every time he did it, I was like,
You're like, I'm not a stamp.
like, when when you see a baby get licked by a dog?
Yeah.
And they're just like, like, that's what I felt like. Oh my God.
That's too bad. That's too bad.
Yeah.
Because a really good kiss is like, I think it's better than sex sometimes.
1000%. A good dry hump.
Yeah.
That's all I really need.
Let's bring back dry humping, shall we?
Hey, we never put it
did
away
never-
in my
did never
house.
went away,
We're
yeah.
dry humping. Yeah. Wow, I'm getting a little worked up thinking about dry humping.
Did we answer her question?
I think we did.
Did we
I think,
give ass dogs sufficient advice?
Yes. She's lived happily ever after.
Oh, okay. Great. Good.
That just in.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's take 9 more voicemails, and
Okay.
then let's both go to sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Jared, I needed some advice on what to do with a girlfriend or partner that is an insane scheduler. I just got a text from my girlfriend about about picking up from the airport
Okay,
on
pause for 1
October 10th. It is June 15th.
Girlfriend or partner, ally of the year.
You know what? He was like, I need to. Yeah. He caught himself.
We love it.
Yeah.
All right, let's
On
keep it
Pride
rolling.
Month, too. Good for you. Yeah.
October 10th. It is June 15th right now. It's gotten to the point where like every single thing in my life is on a schedule. There's no time to just like do something on a whim. And I think it's insane, but a lot of people I've talked to about it think that it's good to have some sort of structure or whatever, but it's like, it drives me. Am I or is it an insane person's thing to just schedule every single part of your life?
Two things can be true.
Yeah. Well, I am sort of in a similar situation.
You
because
are?
my husband is very type A and is a scheduler. He's a planner.
Okay.
So
4 months in advance to pick him up at the airport?
No, but like for we just got back from Italy for our
Yeah.
honeymoon. He was packed literally 2.5 weeks before the trip started.
Stop it. You stop it.
Yeah, and there was a shared Google Doc about what time we're arriving.
Between you
Right.
and him.
Yes, and like
A Google Doc.
a Google Doc. Yeah, my mother-in-law also came with us to the trip because she paid for it. And
hell yeah.
But so. And him and his family, they're planners.
Yeah.
And when we first
And
started.
payers.
and payers. It was a wedding. It was a very generous wedding present.
You're garbage.
Yeah. Not too far off from the truth.
That was a beautiful wedding, by the way. I was there.
Yeah, you were. Wasn't it an amazing
It was
wedding?
so gorgeous. It was so beautiful.
I just got my pictures back, and I am like crying all over again.
You
Like,
are?
looking at my laptop, just like bawling in my room. Just
Oh my
like-
God, that's so sweet.
Yeah,
Oh
I have to
my
show you
God.
the pictures. They're great.
The Parker Hotel.
It was gorgeous. So
Please
great.
send me back.
Let's go. Let's go
At
back.
the Parker Hotel.
Yeah, sponsor us.
I follow them on Instagram.
Yeah, they're like type A planners, which I actually really do appreciate. But I've had to voice my concern, and Zeke has learned how to sort of meet me in the middle with it.
Yeah. Voice your concern about not being able to keep up with it,
Or just sort of like I need a portion of this vacation where we don't do anything.
Oh,
I need
yeah.
a portion of the day where nothing is planned.
If I never went to another museum ever again in my life, I'd be fine.
Or really, I love museums.
I get it. I'll Google it.
Yeah, you're like I see it on my phone, David.
I'm not Googling it.
But yeah, it's basically like because I do appreciate like not having to think about it.
Yeah.
Like you've already done all the
Yes.
planning. The restaurants have been reserved.
Yeah. Oh, shit, that's amazing.
Yeah, dinner reservations months in advance. Like all the proper
What?
tickets that we needed for the tours and everything was planned. But then there were days where like, okay, this day are free days.
Sorry.
Yep.
Yes.
And yeah, I think you just have to express to your partner that they need to be able to meet you in the middle. And as much as you appreciate how organized and all the planning that she does or they do, that you would like some room to breathe and days where nothing can be scheduled. And if she's unwilling to meet you in the middle with that, then you got bigger problems.
Yeah, I can relate to and understand how frustrating and I can speak. And this is the effect of
No
no
caffeine,
caffeine
yeah.
on a human body.
Yeah.
So if you ever wondered what does the caffeine withdrawal look like, or what are the dangers of caffeine,
Just show your picture.
throw on this episode and just kind of
You'll find out.
see the horrors. I relate to what a pain in the butt, baby. It can be when you're going about your day and you have things in front of you that you're like, okay, let me get this done. Let me think about this. And then someone comes around and they go, hey, what about that thing in 3 weeks? And you're like, whoa.
What thing?
Whoa. I am right here right now. I can't be there with you.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm pretty sure it's going to work out just fine. So I
Yeah.
really do understand that sentiment. But I am a very organized person. I have to write everything down. I write it down immediately. Also, it's been brought to my attention that this is kind of non-traditional or kind of crazy. And I guess I knew that, but for me, it feels normal. I don't use a calendar. I write it out as a list.
Oh.
I write Monday. Here's the 6 things I need to do, and at the end, I put the time of that they need to be done.
Yeah.
And then the next day, Tuesday, and as I go, I delete them.
That's actually I do both because sometimes I'm just on my phone and I don't
Yeah.
have the paper, but I have I actually bought this sort of like today. What do you do today? And it's like listed by
Yeah.
hour, and it makes it easy to break down. But I'm not. I go through phases of being super organized.
Yeah.
Which drives Zeke up the wall actually. But I think it's also with me and him, there's a cultural difference as well.
Yes.
Because I remember when my family were visiting us for the holidays one time, and he was like, "All right, what's the plan? Your family's coming to town. What's the plan?" I was like, "There's no plan. They're gonna stay with us, and we're gonna figure it out." And he's like, "What do you mean?" And I guess he grew up where everything was like scheduled, like this person's partner, where by the hours, like this we're doing, and then this and this and this.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Or we just decide the day of, and we just figure it out as we go. And there's something special about finding it as you go. And it doesn't mean you don't plan anything. It doesn't mean you don't do anything. But it just sometimes there are foreseen. It's a big world out there.
Yeah.
A lot of moving parts. I don't know what's going on 4 days from now, but 3 days from now I will, and then I'll decide what's happening on the 4th day from now, which is at that point the next day.
Yeah.
And you'll make a better plan.
Maybe you should show your partner to the joys of being spontaneous.
Dump her.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave.
Surprise! We're breaking up.
Yeah, there's your plan.
Yeah, I didn't plan
October
this.
10th, you're walking home, babe, from the airport. Write it down. 10 a.m., walking.
Yes.
11 a.m., still walking.
Set a Google alert. But maybe you plan like a spontaneous day, and you tell your partner like, okay, tomorrow we're gonna do something. We're not gonna plan it. We're just gonna, think of something to do that day. Go, I don't know, to the beach or whatever. But nothing is gonna be planned. We're just gonna fly by the seat of our pants.
That's great. Also, I think for me, it's easy to do that because there's so little that I like and want to do on any given day. All I want to do is go to the mall. I don't know what to do.
Same.
I don't want to go to a museum. I don't want to go to the beach. I want to go to a mall. And LA has gorgeous
I
malls.
know, they do.
The Grove.
Americana.
Century
City.
Century City. They all feel different and they look a little bit different. And they have different stores.
Zeke and I are going to Century City this weekend, and
Are you going to go to Italy? Do you care about that?
maybe. I went to Century City because
Nico just took his shirt off.
I went to Century City because Zeke was like, well, if you're going to be in that neighborhood, like I need some stracciatella and some prosciutto. I was like, all right. So it's like, I'm just going to pick up these two things. And I went to Italy and spent like $160 on 8 items. But I was like, I don't care. It's so delicious.
It's so good. Okay, wait. Is there value to... Because I'm kind of like a food snob a little bit.
Same.
And not necessarily, it doesn't have to be expensive. It just has to be great.
Yes.
And I don't want to eat okay food ever.
Yeah.
But is there value to you and I going to... Is it a Rock Sugar? Do they have a gigantic, hideous Rock Sugar?
I don't think it's open anymore.
Is it closed?
Yeah, because I think they're putting in a Katsuya.
Oh,
Yeah.
but it still looks like a Rock Sugar, right?
Yeah, it's all. The last time I was there, it was like boarded up.
Yeah.
and-
Oh.
So,
okay, we have to find a different place, but I think it'd be so fun. Oh, maybe we just go to the Handbar Roll. What is
over
that place
there,
called?
HRB.
HRB?
It's okay. That's where I had lunch.
You did?
Yeah.
Today?
No, not today, but when I went to Century City.
Oh,
I went to
nice.
Italy.
Oh,
Yeah.
You just couldn't run.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
It is. I think it's just nice to be sitting out there.
Yeah,
And
it
it's
is.
being handed to you.
Yeah, it is. It was delightful. The
Pop 'em in your
breeze,
damn mouth.
But there's Din Tai Fung there.
Wait, okay. I have never been to a Din Tai Fung.
You've never been to a Din Tai
No,
Fung?
can we go?
We can go. The
Okay.
one in Century City is good. I will say I feel like the one in
Galleria
no, the one in Arcadia.
is better.
Yeah,
But now, where is Arcadia?
like north of where I live.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And tell everyone your address.
it is. Yeah. My
Yeah.
social is.
What makes you think it's better?
Well, that's where all the Asian, the Chinese community is largely
So they have to
in
step
that
their game up.
area. Yes.
Okay.
And that's where I think first, maybe not the first U.S., but the first one in California. That's where it was. I think it's just better. The atmosphere is different. It's good.
It's just good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I've never what do you feel about Vegas?
I love Vegas. Vegas
Tell
is
me
great.
more.
Shopping and food.
I know.
I mean,
What do you
the
buy?
malls.
What do you buy? Did you ever buy a bag in Vegas?
I didn't. I should have.
I
But
almost
every
bought a
time
bag
I
in Vegas.
go, I win money on the slot machines. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go shopping. It was like, maybe just a one more play. And then I lose it all. So I'm always like, I'll win like $1,200. I'm like, sweet, I'm going to triple this. And then I lose it all.
$1,200.
The last time I won $1,200. And then like, I was like, let me keep playing. And then I lost it.
That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would think about that every day.
Well, I'm rich. Since
Hell yeah.
I'm not rich. No.
Yeah, no, don't say that.
Yeah.
Not in these times.
No.
No. Yeah, I was in Vegas and I almost bought a little Tiffany little charm bracelet.
Okay.
And I just the woman fucking knew. She knew the whole time. She was like, "You piece of shit.
This is all you're getting.
I bet you bought your car on Craigslist. You got
Yeah.
a roommate. You're not buying that bracelet."
Did your sugar
And I
daddy
was
buy
like,
that
"Can
for
I
you?
try?
Yeah.
Can I try this one? Can I try this one?" And I did not buy it. And as soon as I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go think about it," and I even tried to make a joke out of it too. I was like, "I'm gonna go get drunk and I'll come back." And she was just like,
Uh-huh.
And as soon as I was not buying it, she was literally like, "This is me." She's like until
Oh my
I left,
God.
I was like, "God damn." Yeah.
Well, I would imagine, I used to work retail as well. So I would imagine that
Yeah.
working a retail environment in Vegas would be challenging. I worked in San Francisco when
Yeah.
it was like,
if you weren't an elitist before.
yeah. Lord. But yeah, I mean, like, I know that drill of like, when if somebody walks in and takes like 2 hours of your time,
Yeah.
and you end up missing on actual customers who would have bought something.
Who do want to, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was the thing that I hated the most. Like, I would help somebody, and just because it's your job, so you go help them, but you spend like 2 hours trying to sell this person a bag, and then they're like, "I'll think about it," and then you miss out on this other person who walked in, and your coworker gets them, and they end up spending $20,000. I'm like, that would have been mine if I didn't have this person.
And it's on commission.
It's on commission, baby. It's on commission.
So is that why when you walk in there, it's like a shark?
He's like,
tank?
"Hi.
Literally.
Hi. Is there anything we can help you find? Oh, just looking today? Absolutely. Let us know if you have any questions."
Oh my God.
And just so you know, men's is upstairs. Our new collection is in. Sale racks in the back. It is an extra 25% off. So, and we're just starting to get into spring pieces. So, again, my name is Nico. If you have any questions, can I get your water? Still sparkling. Absolutely. I'll be right back.
That was horrifying. If that ever when that happens to me, I'm like, how do I get out of here?
Oh my God. Yeah.
But that was incredible work.
That's like, you have to be aggressive.
You really do.
Yeah.
But that's the thing too. It's like when you're at a business and the employees are being annoying, it's because the ownership is annoying, and the fish always rots from the head.
Yeah.
And they're just doing what they have to do in the set of circumstances that they're given.
Right.
And it's, oh God.
That's why I loved, like my last retail job was with Bottega Veneta. They were a great company to work for. I don't know what it is today, but when I worked there, it was amazing. And it was a really fun environment.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel guilty about selling items at that price point because I knew how they were constructed. I knew what materials they were made of.
Yeah.
And they were really beautifully handmade.
Yeah. You're like, babe, do it.
Yeah. Like, and you had the money for this. Just buy it.
And that's what you'd say every time.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you don't even have to talk about the price point because they
Yeah.
do have the money for it, and they come in like it's the Gap, and they just
What is that life like?
baby.
Can we think about that for 1 second?
I would love to reach that level where they're just like,
You will.
just send one to each of my homes because I don't like to pack. We've heard that before.
And that's a commission.
Oh yeah, baby.
I used to work at a sushi restaurant, and this was in the meatpacking district in New York, and it was a lot of tourists, a lot of European, like wealthy tourists, and this happened probably like 2 or 3 times. They'd order like a sushi platter, but they didn't know that there was wasabi in between the piece of fish and the rice.
Okay.
So they would just have a couple realize that and then not eat
just
the
not eat
rest.
it.
But then just not eat it and not send it back and not complain and not nothing. And they would just ask for the bill, and it would be like truly like a now 28 piece sushi platter. And we would take it into the back.
And
We'd
eat it?
wrap it up. We'd put it in the fridge. And then all the servers would be like hand signals, like
Oh my
pointing to
God.
which fridge. And we would just get into that fridge and we would just like boom, boom, boom. Like,
I wouldn't even wrap it. I would just eat it off the dirty plate.
Oh my God.
I used to do that all the time when I worked at a restaurant.
They must sushi. It's not like a piece of steak. Like they didn't touch what they didn't eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Honestly, even if they touch it, I'm like, they cut it with their knife. I don't care.
Yeah. Being around rich people is so cool.
Yeah.
God, it would be cool.
That kind of money. Succession money. Yeah. I know it's evil, but I want it.
You know what I loved about Succession? No one had any iPhone cases.
Oh, they didn't care. 'Cause they could just drop it whenever they wanted.
Watch this. Ready?
Yeah. Don't do it. My God.
You look at this piece of machine. This is pure sex.
Will you just throw it against the wall right now?
Yeah. Get the lambskin off, babe. I want skin on skin. I'm feeling every lump and bump. I'm like, damn, this just feels. Do you ever take your phone case off as a treat?
I haven't in a long time. You know what? You're inspiring me.
I just want to live that life. And on Succession, they're also stressed. They're like texting on this fucking gorgeous little no case phone. And then also the champagne. I don't even not that I don't like champagne, but it gives me a raging fucking headache. Yeah. Can we fix that? Can we figure out how to have a champagne that doesn't give me a raging headache?
Does that answer your question?
So yeah, the whole point of this podcast is to force me to help other people and to think outside of myself because I don't often do that, and I am been told that I'm bad at listening.
You think you're bad at listening?
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, here's the thing. I know that about myself, so I work against it to make sure. But I have slip ups all the goddamn time. The amount of times I'm like just sweating for like 38 seconds in the middle of a story because I've lost a crucial piece, and I'm having to like use context clues to figure out what, so we can land the plane together and I can get away with having missed what just happened. Yeah. It's a lot.
Oh my God.
It's a lot. Are you a good listener?
I'm off and on. It depends how my ADD is that day.
I'm unmedicated. I'm just raw.
Oh, really?
Unmedicated, uncaffeinated.
You're just raw dogging
I'm just throbbing in pain, just pretending to listen to people's stories.
Do you remember my name? Or
I want to say Rubber.
Yeah. Yep. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes. Gorgeous name. A
but
family name.
We're more recent friends. We're new friends.
Yeah.
And I don't feel that from you.
Oh, you don't get that. Yeah. No, because there's people out there who famously just don't ask any questions, who all that stuff. And I don't think I'm one of those people. Because at the very least I just have enough shame to just know that, that's not a good way to be, so let me not ever get perceived in that way. But yeah, it's tough. The listening, it's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough.
It can be a challenge.
Because my brain just goes all these different places.
Yeah.
And
well, especially if I'm partaking in cannabis.
Oh,
then I'm like,
I can't know.
Then if I smoke weed and then we're having conversation, and it's very compelling, I'll be like, I forgot what you said 5 minutes ago, but I'm sure it's great.
I mean that's what weed is. I mean, there's no when I get high, I get so high. Even one puff, and I'm like a college kid. I'm like goofy. I'm like freaking out, or I'm hysterically laughing, and I can't explain to you why.
That's why I like to smoke the weeds.
You love
for
it.
the gigglies.
It is fun to smoke when you're high. It really hits so hard. The first time I got high was on an edible because I still thought maybe I could salvage my singing career. So I said no smoking, but I can eat the weed. And it was Halloween, and my friend made brownies, and he really made them good. And I even knew, and he was a big weed head, so he knew. He was like, don't eat a lot. Don't eat a lot. Have a little bit.
A little goes a long way.
And even just a little bit. I had a little bit. Nothing happened for a long time, a couple hours.
So you're let me just eat all of this.
No, I have such a low tolerance. So I just had a little bit more. And then I was so high. And for about a month, I didn't try weed again for a month. And for 1 month, I thought that's what weed was every time. That you're just I felt like I was in Cirque du Soleil, but I never rehearsed. And they just
you
like
doing,
started the show, and I'm on stage with them, and I'm like, okay.
And you're like, Mister.
Yeah, like don't f it up. Like that's what it felt like.
That happened with me, but with Molly. This is like a few prides ago in San Francisco. I took the pill.
Yeah.
And everybody around me in my group, they were all rolling after like an hour 15. I was like, I am not feeling anything.
Yeah.
And so it's like
5 times it's never worked.
they're like, here's another one. I was like, yeah, let me take it. And as the second pill was going down my esophagus,
no, the first one
pill
started.
hit, and I was like,
Oh my
no.
God.
And baby, let me tell you, an hour after that, I was making out with a concrete post, just like, ooh.
Wait, for real?
No, I was really like feeling this concrete post
okay,
out because
okay,
I was
okay.
like, this concrete is cold. It felt weird in my hands, and I was dancing to the music, and I think I was hitting on some bear who's a nurse as well, and I was yeah,
You were bothering an essential worker.
yeah.
Drugs are f***ing crazy.
They are.
Drugs are
Don't do
literally
drugs.
wild.
Drugs are bad.
I did acid once. You ever do it?
I love it.
It's fun, right?
it's fun.
I did it once. I had a great time. But I've tried Molly 5 times and nothing has ever once happened.
Really?
I spend the whole night going like this. And then I
But
go to
are
bed.
you on SSRIs?
No.
Oh.
I know people say that, but I'm not. And then also sometimes cocaine, not that I've ever done it. I've never done coke.
Never.
But sometimes when I do coke, it puts me to bed.
That means you have ADHD.
I know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
There's something very wrong in my chemistry. Hey there, all you rednecks. We're still working on that. We're workshopping that. Thank you for enjoying the show. If you are enjoying it, please support the show. There's 2 ways you can do that. You can call in and leave a voicemail. The number is 516-900-4619. That's 516-900-4619. Tell us your problem. Be descriptive, and literal celebrities of the stage and screen will help fix your problems. Another way you can support the show is by joining the Patreon. It's $5 a month, $10 if you're feeling freaky. It helps us create the show. We're doing this ourselves, and we want to make more of it. So please, you'll get bonus content, bonus episodes, more advice, you might get feet pics, honestly. We're going to see how this goes. So please join the Patreon. Please call in. I love you. But I simply will not look into it.
Again, I also don't do it. But if I do enough of it,
Yeah.
I shut down. I really just like,
Yeah. Oh my God.
and they're like, Nico, you okay? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. Yeah. It's scary.
Yeah, and everybody around me is like, oh, yeah, what's the matter?
Oh my God. Coke is a
We have
wild
really-
ride.
Like,
Yeah.
gone off the rails here. Should we take another call?
Some poppers? Yes, we should.
let's take some poppers.
Yes, we should.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take another call.
Hi, Jared. My name's Paul. I'm calling to get your advice. It seems a little silly, but it's been bothering me for a little bit. Last month, I threw a party, and, I invited a lot of friends, acquaintances. It wasn't the biggest thing, but I had quite a few people, and I brought out a small cooler. I bought the drinks for it, and I put them outside for everyone, to have drinks, and there were snacks. And a close friend of mine went inside and grabbed a drink out of the fridge. And I only know that because it was a different type of drink, and I knew exactly what he did. I know it's not that big of a deal, but I can't let this go. And every time I see him, I want to say something, but I also feel like it's silly, but it really is bothering me. So what do you think I should do? Thanks.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What do we think?
It is a little silly, but I'm not trying to invalidate how you're feeling about what your friend did. I think if you're hosting something,
Yeah.
it is sort of like, it's reasonable expectation for a guest to grab something from the fridge because you're hosting a get together. Unless you specifically said, drinks are in a cooler.
Yeah.
Please don't touch the fridge. I'm saving those for whatever.
Yeah.
But you're hosting a party. You've been to our house many
Yeah.
times, and it's like it's either the cooler or the fridge.
So you're saying you're okay with that?
I I'm like, if you're hosting guests, I think there's a reasonable expectation for somebody to be like, oh, drinks must be in the fridge. Maybe he didn't see the cooler. Maybe, that's not too far away from the realm of possibility that he didn't see or know that there was or was this like a special drink? Did he get grab like your bottle of like Rothschild Lafite 1932 whatever,
Well, we have you on camera now saying that that's okay, and I did do that at your house. So I'm really glad that we have arranged this. Do you know what I'm talking about? I took a Celsius from your fridge.
Yeah, no, that was totally fine.
I have been living in guilt for a week.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because I've had a feeling I shouldn't go in there and get that Celsius, but I really wanted it, and I wasn't drinking, and I just took it and I opened it, and it all happened so fast.
Heidi, we have so much Celsius at our home. I will give you like a case of Celsius if you want it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
And you've been to our house, like mi casa es su casa.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we love hosting.
Oh my God,
Love
I feel
hosting.
I feel a lot lighter. I don't know about you.
No, please
you
take it because we have so much shit at our house.
And you throw an amazing party.
We love having people over. We
You
have
really
like the perfect
do.
house for it.
It's an amazing house.
Yeah.
You guys are so generous. A great chef and a great baker, all under the same roof.
Yeah.
What are you baking right now?
I'm obsessed. I'm in my tiramisu journey right now.
Oh my God. Okay.
So I made it for the first
You
time.
did, and it was
last time we were
delicious?
over. I've made 2 more. Since
You've
then.
made 2 more?
Yeah, and I'm going to a get together next week, and they requested tiramisu.
Is there like a lemon zest or an orange zest happening? Is that
There is. Oh, excuse me.
you're gonna puke? See, he is mad about the Celsius. He is mad, and I'm not sorry I took the Celsius.
What flavor did you take though?
I think it was like strawberry guava.
That's my favorite. No.
It was the good one.
There's some recipes call for the lemon zest, some do not.
How do you feel about it?
I don't put lemon zest in mine.
Okay.
I'm thinking about making like a cookie butter version.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe doing that. We'll see. But back to this person.
Yeah. This real person who
Yeah.
who is not a producer of the show, who I did not ask this question so that I could get
What-
you on
is that
camera
really-
saying that you are okay with that.
Is that really
without
what happened
knowing
here?
that I was setting you up. That is
that-
100% what happened.
Are you serious?
100%.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Bitch, you're stupid.
I'm very dumb. I'm so dumb I took a Celsius out of her fridge like an animal.
We saw you with the Celsius and we're like, please have some.
Okay. All right.
I can't believe you were like been sitting on this for like a
Maybe
week.
this
Just like,
has been in my head. This
Yeah.
has been in my head this whole time. I went to a show and I talked about it on stage.
oh my God. But you know what? I do the same thing.
And they were
though.
on my side.
I,
I dragged you to hell.
they're like, why would he have it there if he didn't want me to take it?
Yeah. And I did an impression of you, and it
Yeah.
was racist.
Wow. Were you like, yeah. Wow. Wow, Jared. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's silly. Because
Yeah. Well, it's silly to bring your friend on a podcast and trap them into saying that it was okay what you did. Yeah.
and do a racist impression of me? Oh,
Yeah.
silly. So silly.
That is, I agree. It's
Yeah.
silly.
No, that's like, you've been to our house many times and you know it's like, we love anything.
Open door.
Open door.
Yeah.
Open fridge.
Open fridge.
Open
And look,
fridge.
it's a stainless steel fridge, okay? I'm going to open it. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's meant to be open.
It is.
Yeah.
There's lots of yummy snacks in there. and
There
yummy
really
drinks.
are.
Yeah.
There are.
We'd like to stock it up for our guests. Yeah. So come over.
Yeah. An open invitation to anyone
Yeah. To
listening.
everybody who's listening.
Yeah, it's just a little down from Encino.
Yeah.
Is that what we said?
Yeah. And then above the thing.
Where we are right now.
Yeah.
Who's
and
guest?
then to the left of,
The ocean.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the United States.
That much we know.
That much we know. Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to plug? This is going to come out in like 2 decades.
In 2 decades. Is this going to come out after July?
This will come out in July. But maybe August, because we're kind
Oh,
of
okay.
getting up in the episodes
If
now.
it comes out in July 20th, I'll be at the Independent in San Francisco.
That's not gonna happen.
Okay, that's not gonna happen. Okay, don't go.
What's the next one? Where are you in August?
I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know, baby. She's trying to book an acting job because I do not.
You and me both. It's hard out there.
It's hard, baby. It's hard.
It's hard out there.
It's hard.
What are we
Yeah.
gonna do?
I don't know. Let me just say that
Talent, an extreme American talent seated before me.
I'm
Beside
like
me.
I'm a working actor. Like, you know,
And
I'm
you are amazing. You are so funny, and you are. It's
Thank
really
you.
fun to know an actor because once in a while, I mean, everyone's sort of acting all the time, but once in a while, you actually do act it as part of a conversation. And whenever Nico acts in conversation, it's like you're like, it's like a movie just started. You're like, it's great.
Wow, thank you.
You have a real discernible talent.
Thank you very much.
Who can say that? I can't.
I love your work. So
Oh, thank you. And say the works.
yeah, Black Mirror.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not
Black
just
Mirror.
that. There's more.
And
Comedy Central.
Comedy Central,
Yeah.
the center of comedy.
Dollface on.
And Dollface on Hulu.
Dollface on.
Kat Dennings, we love her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really
so,
cool. I had a
yeah.
great time with that.
She's
Those
great.
girls were great.
Yeah.
God.
I was a guest on Two Broke Girls once.
Yes.
She was fantastic.
do you have like an actress story that you're just like, God damn, that's a cool actress?
Wow. When I worked on Guardians,
Uh huh.
not an actress, but an actor, Chuck Woody Iwuju. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right.
You're not, and everyone's pissed.
Yeah, they're all pissed. But he played the High Evolutionary in Guardians, the main villain.
Oh, okay,
My
okay.
boss.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, a classically trained actor, and sort of like watching him embody this very sort of Shakespearean level of a villain was really sort of amazing to watch unfold in front of you.
Whoa.
And like, you know, me and my other scene partner would be like just watching him and like
Yeah.
sort of get lost in the scene, and then we're like, oh wait, we're in this scene. And like, you know, we have to act along with him, not watch his performance, because he really is. He's phenomenal. Yeah, he's really
That's
great.
such a because that's such a hard thing to pull off, like those sort of like big like in Furiosa, what's his name? The guy who is the bad guy in Furiosa, Chris Hemsworth. Have
Oh,
you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
He's
I haven't
so
seen it.
f***ing good.
Is he? Okay.
I've never seen a Chris Hemsworth movie until Furiosa.
You've never seen Thor?
No, I never saw it.
Really?
He is so goddamn.
You just jacked
good.
off to the pictures online, but
You know
yeah,
it.
Okay.
You know it. Yeah, he's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
I
then
also love Anya. She's great.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah.
Talent all around.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I lost it in the caffeine fog.
We're talking about work, not being able to work, not getting work. It's hard out there. That's all I'm
gone.
saying.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone. Find coffee when you can. Don't whiten your teeth. And thank you for listening. This has been another episode of Sorry What.
Sorry, what?
Get it?
Oh yeah.
It's good, right?
Yeah. Sorry, what?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Bye.